It's like they can't want us to have good things. Why? Why? Hello, folks. shintigercurl here, that dude in the straw hat. Bringing you a video of a grown man crying in a fucking straw hat. Why am I crying? Because I just finished watching Raw. I was ready to give it a good rating because it was the go-home show. 6 days from now, in my hometown, Houston, Texas, Night of Champions. All titles on the line. I can't even look at this right now, but I just want to... This is how bad a certain segment of the show was. It was so bad that I can't even bring myself to read the notes. You know what? I'm just gonna scrap my notes. You know what? Fuck it. Why? Because of that goddamn Divas match. This is probably just gonna be a video of me bitching about that Divas match. Now let me get this straight. The whole show did not suck. The first hour or two, they were good, decent almost, good build up for the big show that's on coming up this Sunday, Night of Champions. We got the tag team champions defending their titles against the Dudley Boys, New Day, if you haven't heard. We have Kevin Owens facing off against Ryback, and he owned Ryback tonight on the mic. So there was that. We got Stardust and the Ascension going up against Neville and the Lucha Dragons for the pre-show this coming up Sunday. We had a lot of stuff. There was a lot of good stuff. There was a lot of build-up. And tonight was also the first time ever that Sting would be in in-ring action on Raw against the Big Show. Now, I was ready to throw that shit under the bus, but I'm going to get to that later. But first, the shit that really kind of pissed me off beyond reason, pissed a lot of people off. Divas match. As you know, tonight, Nikki Bella ties AJ Lee's record for longest Divas title run, 295 days. As of midnight tonight, she will eclipse that and become the longest reigning Divas champion. Problem is, Nikki Bella does not deserve such an honor because she has only recently gotten passable in the ring, especially with the Divas Revolution going on. Now, the person she faces tonight is Charlotte. Her mic work is questionable, spotty, some would say bad, but her in-ring work is spectacular. She's up there. She is up there with the likes of Paige and Sasha Banks and Bayley. This match got a lot of hype tonight from the Authority, from the commentators, from everyone. This was going to be the match that everyone was going to be talking about. This was going to be the match that solidified Charlotte's status as a main roster diva. I was actually going to give this match a good score. I was just going to sit there and just give it a good score. If Nikki Bella beat Charlotte clean, I was going to be upset about it, but I was going to give her props for doing so cleanly. But now, a lot of people were saying that Paige was going to turn on Charlotte. There were clues and signs there all the way. So, but I wasn't so sure that they would do that. Now, everyone was there. This was in Memphis, Tennessee. It was in Flair country. Ric Flair was there. He was going to celebrate with his daughter. This was a pretty okay match. Nice psychology, good in-ring work, mostly from Charlotte. And there were some distractions. Alicia Fox decided to instigate her tall, skinny, black ass into the match. And then the Bellas do twin magic. Brie got in the ring, and she ate a roll-up pin. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte wins. But I knew, everybody was celebrating, but I knew that because they pulled twin magic, the shenanigans were going to happen. And then Steph came out and said that because she pinned Brie Bella, the win is null and void. And because technically, I could see the hurt in her eyes. Technically, because Brie jumped in the ring and put her hands on Charlotte, that was grounds for disqualification. And so officially, the winner of the match is Charlotte. But as everyone knows, titles can't change hands because of disqualifications or countouts. So Nikki won, and now she is the longest reigning Divas champion. There's a lot of reasons why I'm pissed about this fucking match. It was good. Better than a Nikki Bella match had the right to be. But unfortunately, the way she won it negates everything that the Diva Revolution was supposed to be about. It was supposed to do away with this treacherous bitch shit that's been going on in the WWE. It's been supposed to be doing away with the same old shenanigans and bullshit that we've had to suffer through for these last couple of years. We're tired of seeing the Bellas on top. We're tired of seeing them put on the same just average, forgettable matchups. We have seen that the WWE Divas, at least on NXT, are capable of putting on matches that are not only good, not only great, but match of the year quality matches, better than some male matchups that we've seen all year. So it's possible. But yet for them to pull this twin magic bullshit, especially on such a historic occasion, no. I was already not really sold on Nikki Bella being the longest reigning Divas champion, but this cemented that status, that cemented my thoughts that she doesn't deserve it. Because how can you claim to win, to beat a record from a workhorse that was AJ Lee, and win and achieve such a status on such a bullshit way, a dusty finish? It's my some people say, well, she's a heel, and so you can be a heel, but not with an event such as this in the middle of a Divas Revolution. Now this whole win just not only makes her title run completely pointless, but it also negates everything that the Divas Revolution is supposed to stand for. A change. But no, it's the status quo all over again. There's a lot of people you can blame for it. I mostly blame Kevin Dunn, because this looks like some shit he would do. Hey, Charlotte won the match. Aren't you happy? She got her little moment. Now let's put the belt back on Nikki. I know Kevin Dunn had a hand in this, but someone else who might have had a hand in this? John Cena. I pray to God John Cena didn't have a hand in this. I hope John Cena didn't have a hand in this. I would pray to any and all gods in heaven that John Cena had nothing to do with this. Because if he did, because there's the rumor going around is that John Cena has been using his pull with Vince to make sure that Nikki remains champion. The story was that Charlotte was supposed to win the belt on her the first time she came up to the main roster. She was supposed to have won the title, but Cena was like, no, he needs to keep the belt on Nikki for a little bit longer. So if John Cena had anything at all to do with this outcome of this match, then honestly, fuck him. I had a lot of respect for John Cena because he was one of those guys who, in a sea of wrestlers who have bad shit against them, he was the one nice guy. He was the one guy who played it straight, who didn't do politics, who was a straight shooter all the way. But if he did some shit like this puts him on par with Hogan. Hulk Hogan, who manipulated and used his own pull to to better himself because he didn't want a job to little guys. But if that wasn't bad enough, we had Rusev versus Cesaro. Now, this Rusev-Ziggler storyline was shit from the get-go, and it has been getting progressively shittier every week. I can smell the wafting of shit going through my nostrils. But I just wanted Cesaro to be awesome. He's been awesome for the last couple of months right now. And he was awesome in this match. But nope. Dolph Ziggler had to come down and distract everyone from this awesomeness in the ring just so he can stir up this mess of a storyline. Sure, Cesaro picked up the win, but it was secondary compared to the shit storyline that's going on with Ziggler and Rusev. See, this shit back to back. If this happened on opposite ends of the show, or a couple of minutes in between, I would give this a pass, but no. Two shitty storyline, a dusty finish, and a shitty storyline back to back drug this whole show down. The main event, I'm just going to talk about that. Sting versus Big Show. It was okay for what it was. Then Seth Rollins came in, interfered, match was FUBAR. Then John Cena came out. Wait a minute. Let me check something right quick. Wait, so we got a FUBAR main event. Two guys, two heels and two faces. Wait a minute. That means
it's the Mac Militant. Coming to get it on. I'm coming to thunder and lightning and striking. I'm fighting the water and storm. Feel the pain that I try to contain. My heart is back.
No, there a minute, players. Y'all think you could have a main event and not have this stuff get FUBAR? No, player. Let me holler at you, player. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have ourselves a tag team main event between the Big Show and Seth Rollins versus John Cena and the man they call Sting. And the winner will have to go one-on-one with The Undertaker. Holla, holla!
Hey, yo, I break and smash, with back. I can see the fear in your eyes every time that I pass. I'm intimidating the most and feared by many, but don't trip me. I leave the place empty. You get me?
Sorry about that, but I really needed to do that. But yeah, main event became a tag team match. It was an okay match. Sting didn't get a lot of time in the ring. He got the hot tag, and he made Seth tap to the Scorpion Deathlock. It was what it was. Certainly a lot better than the last couple of matches, but yeah. That was Raw. Or just me talking about Raw. My thoughts. Sorry. I'm sorry I have to do this. I'm sorry that I have to say that this show sucked. But it did for two reasons. Mainly, that Divas match made the show sick. That Rusev-Ziggler storyline killed it. The first one made it sick, the second one killed it. So yeah, I no longer have hope for the Divas division, even if Charlotte becomes Divas champion. Because this match pretty much killed all momentum for it. We had a great Divas match earlier with Paige and the Boss. But nope, that just completely got erased. Nope. Doesn't matter who was the better diva. Twin magic and dusty finishes are the name of the game. All because of you, Kevin Dunn, you sack of shit. So this is what I'm going to do. I don't know about you guys, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on YouTube, and I'm going to watch Vampiro versus Pentagon Jr. in a Zero Mero match that happened at Ultima Lucha for Lucha Underground. That was a fantastic match. That was a match where two men who had great respect for this business faced off against each other. That was a match where an elder statesman who had a great understanding of the business put over a younger talent because no one else would put him over. I'm going to do that and probably watch it again. I'm going to do whatever I can to flush the memory of tonight out of my head. Because, unfortunately, it will say in the record books from now on that Nikki Bella is the longest reigning Divas champion. All just because Kevin Dunn is did not like AJ Lee and just did this just to erase her from the history books. The Divas Revolution is dead as of tonight. And that title match killed it. I hope you're fucking happy, Kevin Dunn. I'm not gonna say my usual spiel tonight. You already know. You guys are my subs. You already know what I'm gonna say. You know what to do. I am in a foul mood, and I don't feel like messing around anymore. So I'm just gonna end the video here.